Who's excited? Who's excited for these floors? Y'all, they turned out better than I even thought they would. I mean, not that, hold on, my witch's broom is in the way. Not that I didn't think it was gonna be amazing. Well, let's be honest. I withhold judgment on my own art until it's done. I never know. I really never know what it's gonna be. So let's recap and then we're gonna seal it. So I realized why my microphone went out. Hello, Miss Jonna. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jill. I realized why my microphone went out. When I opened my new microphone, lapel, lavalier, whatever you want to call it, there was another little box inside, I guess, that had a charger. I thought it charged by the phone. Melody, hey darling, long time no see. I thought it charged by the phone. Oh wow. So that's why it was like, you cut out. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna yell so that you guys can hear me from all the way back here, or I'll move you a little bit closer, but I want you to see what I'm doing. Recap, these floors are amazing. Yes, they are. Hey, Junk Gypsy, nice to see you, darling. There are 4 or 5 layers of watered down latex paint. If anybody comes on the live and you are here, please do what Betty does and answer that question for me. If I've wandered off and I'm not looking at the screen and they ask, what the heck? You are first responders. You are here first. You can tell the others when they come in the room what the hell is going on, okay? Okay. I don't know. I don't care that my iPhone storage is full. I'm using my old phone and my new phone. Okay, so layers of latex paint. That's it. You packing up your house in dirt? Melanie? All right, hold on. I'm going to message you after that. I am completely clueless. I need to talk to you directly about that. I'm so sorry. So, oh, I'm in shock. Okay, hold on. So we did multi-layers of the latex paint, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna we watered it down and we took multiple colors of the green and a little bit of blue and a little bit of olive. If you wanna see exactly what we did, check the stories that I posted, check the lives from this week, check on YouTube. Y'all, I cannot put it any more places unless you just come over here by myself. So I want to say thank you for sharing. Thanks for letting everybody know that I'm on here doing crazy stuff again for you because I love it. So we've layered it. Are there any questions about that before we move on? All I did since I saw you last was I wrung out a bunch of watered down paint. Just a bunch of watered down paint that I feel like helped blend. Like over here, when it cooled, it kind of did like this one blob of green, and I don't like, it was unbalanced to me, so I just put some paint. I put some paint on a rag. I posted this on my stories on TikTok today. If you guys didn't see it, I just put it in a rag and I wrung it out and I kind of modeled it all. Okay. Looking for questions. Okay, y'all, this is not gonna be a very long live unless I come up off the top of my head with some kind of story for you, which let's give that a 99% chance, shall we? But basically, we just need to seal it, and that it's not gonna be that exciting. I'm so sorry, but I do wanna let you know what I'm gonna do. Do you need to seal it? Not really. I mean, latex paint has a sealer in it. I mean, when you paint the walls in your house, do you seal them? I don't think you do. So it's already got a sealant in it. But because I've watered it down, just looking to see if there are any questions, because I've watered it down, it's not gliding. Like it's not sticky, it's chalky. I think that's what I'm gonna say. Patty Joe, I'm so glad you asked that question. That is the most excellent question. Okay. No, the answer is no. Unless you use a sealant, unless you use satin or gloss. So What I like to do for sealing these floors is not what I'm doing now. I like, write this down, General Finishes Flat Out Flat. It is in my Amazon shop. So if you're gonna go buy a $60 gallon of Amazon Flat Out Flat, I would appreciate it if you heard about it from me to go to the link in my bio, to go to my Amazon favorites, and to click it there so that I make $1. It's the least you can do, okay? All right, so, okay, I will do that in a second, Jonna. Let me finish, I gotta finish one thought. I've learned I've gotta like finish one thought. I gotta finish this road before I jump over to a tributary over there. I do not have any more of the Flat Out Flat. They do not sell General Finishes Flat Out Flat at the hardware store. I am impatient, so this happened before when I did the rest of my floors and I got impatient. I am in Mount Rainier, Maryland. Thank you for asking, right on the DC border. If you're local, come see me. So what did I do then when I needed to finish immediately and I didn't have Flat Out Flat? Miss Lillian's Lackluster, sorry, it's blowing out. Miss Lillian's Lackluster worked awesomely in matte. Say it with me. Matte. Don't use satin. Don't use gloss. Don't use high gloss because you're falling your ass. I think. I don't think it would be that glossy, but I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. As a matter of fact, when I've done this, I've watered it down. Yeah, I have. But I think I actually have enough. If I don't have enough, I'm pretty sure I have enough as is. This should cover it or at least get me started so I can show you guys what's gonna happen, all right? So this is it. I have my pole. Now, I could not find my paint pole, so instead I have this monstrosity that I used. Look at how big this is. Can you even see the end of it now? I'm gonna pole vault. This is what I use to wash the side of my house, the northern side of my house, because it gets mildewy. All right, so I've got this, and I've got a roller that hopefully I've gotten all the paint out of because 5 minutes ago I was still painting the wall white. Matte, yes. And you can get that right from the link in my bio. You don't even need to go to Amazon to get that. You don't even need, all right, let me test this and make sure we're good. Okay, we're good. I wish I could have music playing on my live, but Mark and ByteDance or whoever TikTok's owned by these days would have a complete hissy fit. So what I did before is I did break this down with water, but I have a lot of it. I don't know why I have like 5 open things of it, which really, I guess, wait, that one's not open. Hold on, let me grab the one that's open. Hold up. I knew I had an open one. Here it is. Shake it up. Shake it good. My mop head, no, roller is wet, so that's gonna help. Forget to spray. Your siding. Oh, get some wet and forget to spray on your, okay. Melanie, I'll look and see. I got it. Okay, am I gonna put this into, I'm gonna start from the corner, so I'm gonna move you guys over. Am I gonna put this into a tray like a normal person? Absolutely not. Are we gonna go straight onto the floor? Absolutely. Absolutely we are. I felt like Elise Meyer saying that. Absolutely I am, okay? If y'all don't know who she is, get out from under that rock. She's the funniest woman in America. And I have a major girl crush on her, as do all women, I'm sure. Probably some men too. All right, we're gonna go here. This is how we're doing it. Y'all ready? Have you shared enough? I'm not gonna do this till I see some people share. Mommy, I don't know about that. Love, love, love your floors. I will do this once I get crunchy floor. Yes, absolutely. Y'all don't need to spend a fortune getting them acid stained. I did that. Actually, I didn't spend any money doing it. I acid stained myself, but it was, oh my God, it was excruciatingly painful to do. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. And make sure you guys can see it. We're gonna go like that. There we go, we're done. And then move quickly and stop chatting because we need to spread it out. We need to spread it out. Now, it's gonna be a little bit milky. And as I recall, because it's been a while since I did this, we're not gonna worry about that. We're just gonna get it spread on there and it's gonna dry clear. Okay? I'm gonna go now. I'm going from a couple different angles and I'm trying to spread it out nice. But I gotta tell you, don't overwork it. Don't overwork it. As I'm doing this, I'm remembering that I needed to put a little water in it. I am remembering that now. So give me just 1 second. Y'all just have to hold your horses, hold on. I did really water down my roller when I did this. Yes, okay, this is much better. This is much better. All right, do you see how it's kind of foaming up? But I'm gonna get it, and I'm really gonna spread it out. And try to get the lines out if you can. I don't want you to overwork it too much, but I do want you to get the lines out. Kind of going, just go over it really lightly, okay? There we go. Don't be scared. Now, as I said, I recommend flat out flat for this. I just think it's just a little bit easier and it's probably just better in general. I'm trying to get out some of these lines by going a little lighter over it. There we go. Okay, just go really light. And now as it's drying right now, if it's got bubbles, pop them, you know, because we added a little water in there. But don't like, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you're doing an acrylic top coat, you don't want to keep messing with it too much because while it's drying, you might put in, sorry, this thing is so tall. While it's drying, you might put in bubbles. So hold on, I'm gonna spread this out a little bit. I don't wanna mess up my floors because I'm chatting too much. But once I put this on, hopefully you guys can hear me, even if you can't see me. There we go. Just getting out any lines. And there we go, okay? And then, here's what I always recommend. Not having a hole that's this big. Here's what I always recommend. You guys, how long to dry? Oh, this will dry like within the hour. Let me put this up so I don't keep hurting myself. It'll dry within the hour. And now I'm stepping in it. Let me scoot you back. It'll dry within the hour, but definitely check it because a lot of things can affect how your top coat goes. Did you overwork it? Did you get bubbles in it? Okay. Was your roller too fluffy? Like you don't want it to be too fluffy because that's gonna put in the air bubbles. But I do find that the furry versus the foam is better. The foam just leaves way too much, the foam leaves too much bubbles when I'm doing this. But I want you to do a test before you go over, nappy, thank you, Melanie. I want you to go over an area like I did first, and I want to let that dry. Why? Because if it's humid, if there's too much moisture, like a lot of things could cause it perhaps to get cloudy. It probably won't, but you just never know. And you've done all this work, so let's not take too many chances. I can already see. Can you already see that it's drying nicely? I'm actually seeing a few little bubbles that are a little white now that will dry clear. But I got to tell you, I had it happen once where it didn't dry clear, and probably because I was moving too fast. Can you imagine? But it still looked really good. Still looked really good. And the worst case scenario is that there's sections of it that dry cloudy that you could just pour some more paint over and then do it again. Tom, you see the ocean? Yes. I'm ready for the beach, kiddos. I'm ready for the beach. So this will be dry pretty fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. I might use my heat gun and dry one little area just to make sure that it's happy. And then I'm gonna keep going. So we're gonna, I'll kind of spin you around so you guys, I've got two cameras here so you guys can kind of see. I also did the hallway leading back into my space. Oh, that's funny. Leading back into my studio space, right here. So you can kind of see it, it's still drying, so I need to give that a little more time. But I wanted to kind of graduate the green back into the blue and the yellow that I have going over there. So I did some little splotches and drips and stuff, so that's almost drying. So I'll be sure to post an update on that. Do you guys have any questions for me? I know it's a short live today, you guys, but I gotta finish this, and I kind of gotta move fast. And if I get too distracted chatting, I'll screw it up. Okay. All right, I answered how long to dry. It'll be pretty fast. I might even be able to do a second coat. All right, Betty, looks great. Oh, you're so welcome, you guys. Thank you for jumping on. Stay tuned for my updates that I will give you on how it all comes together. And I'll certainly post pictures of the finished product. All right, kiddos, everybody have a great day. Thank you for everything. Bye.